I'm going to be ranking the best budget cards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. We have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 40 to 45 of the best budget cards currently in my team. I consider a budget card to be any card under 30,000 MT, but most of these cards are only about 10, 15, 20k. Some might even be as low as 5,000 MT. So there will be a couple cards on this tier list that are 30,000, but most will be under 20 to 25,000 MT. But looking at the first budget card is going to be Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender. I would say you probably still got to put him in B tier because he's a 7-foot small forward, 7'4" wingspan, and still does have actually a pretty solid jump shot and great dribble six. He's got the tray size up, the Curry escape, Dame behind the back. He's great at going to the rim. He's got front clutches. His defensive tendencies could be a lot better, but still, I think this card's got to be a B tier budget card, and he's only like 5,000 MT on the auction now, so I think Jonathan Bender gonna be in that B tier category. Scotty Barnes, I'm gonna go S. I think Scotty Barnes is such an elite point guard. He's 6'8" at the 1, 7'2" wingspan. He's a great defender, 97 block, 97 steal, 95 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He's got amazing defensive tendencies. He's got almost every single Hall of Fame defensive badge. Like, that's easily the best thing about Scotty Barnes is his defense. He's also got the Garland base now, so his jump shot is a lot quicker and a lot easier to time with. Still not a great jump shot, but I do think it's a lot better. And then he's also got the Steve Francis size up, John Wall escape, and Dame behind the back, and is great at getting to the paint with the quick drops off one, and is really good at slashing to that basket. Super athletic point guard. I think you got to go Scotty Barnes in S. Now Big Z, I'm gonna go A tier for now. He's actually become a lot cheaper on the auction house. He's only about 25k, which is kind of crazy for a 7'3" small forward. 7'6" wingspan, can also play shooting guard. That's why I do think he's going to be super high on this budget card tier list. I just think for now going to be an A tier, but I could definitely see him being in the S tier category at the end of the video. Now Blake Griffin, I think is probably going to be one of the weaker budget cards on this list. I'm gonna go C tier for now. 6'10" at small forward, and he does have really good stats and badges. I just don't like his jump shot too much, so I think for now gonna be in that C tier category. Kankar is actually pretty good. I think his first name's pronounced Vlatico Kankar, I'm pretty sure is how you pronounce it, and he's a really good small forward after you do evo him up to a dark matter. He's 6'8" at small forward, 6'11" wingspan. His stats are solid, could be a little bit better for defense, but he does have a great jump shot, really good dribble sigs with the D-Rose size up, the tray escape, Dame behind the back. I think he's probably on that same level as a Jonathan Bender, so I do think he's going to be in the B tier category. Vince Carter, I'm going to go A tier for now. A really good offensive shooting guard, and I can't believe that Vince is only about 20 to 25,000 MT. That is so cheap for dark matter Vince, who is still a really good offensive shooting guard, has a great jump shot, amazing at going to the paint, and we know he gets some of the best dunking animations. I think for sure is going to be an A tier budget card. DeMar and Dirk, I would say also are going to be an A tier. DeMar is a very similar shooting guard to Vince Carter, great at going to the basket, has a good jump shot, and can be a solid defender, 6'7" at that shooting guard position. And then you got Dirk Nowitzki, who is a really good offensive power forward. I mean, you're talking about a power forward who's 7'1", 7'3" wingspan, has one of the fastest power forward jump shots in the game with the B Elitza base and the Tim Duncan upper on very quick timing. I think it's a great jump shot. And then he can also move a little bit with the DeMar size up and the John Wall escape, and he plays solid defense and is fairly fast for a Dirk card, so I do think he's going to be an A tier budget card. Draymond, I think you probably also got to throw an A tier, really good defensively. I know his jump shot isn't the best, but I mean for a point guard, he's just a worse Scotty Barnes, because I do think Barnes has a better jump shot and is a lot better at slashing to the rim, but I think they're very similar point guards, so I'd throw Draymond in that A tier category. Rudy Gay, I think is actually better than Vince Carter at shooting guard and DeMar, which is kind of crazy because he's only about 15k, maybe even a little bit cheaper. 6'8" at shooting guard, 7'3" wingspan. Has an elite level player model. Probably one of the best things about Rudy Gay is his player model, and then he's got such a good jump shot with the Rudy Gay base, Rudy Gay upper on very quick timing. Is probably one of the easier jump shots to green in my opinion. Really quick, super easy to time, and then he's also pretty good movement wise, great at getting to the paint, and he's also amazing at dunking the ball in traffic, and just in general so amazing at going to the rim. So I do think Rudy Gay gonna be an S tier budget card. Talking about Glenn Robinson, I would say he's probably a tier below a Vince Carter and a DeMar. I think he's still really good at shooting guard, really well-rounded. Just think he's going to be in B tier. Hedo Turkoglu, I think you got to give him A tier, man. He's 6'10" at point guard. He has a great jump shot with the John Stockton base, Trae Young upper on very quick timing, and he plays pretty good defense because he's 6'10" at that point guard position. Jonathan Isaac, I think you got to go S. I mean, such a good defender. He's 6'11" at small forward. He has a 7'2" wingspan. He's still one of the best on-ball defenders in the game. 98 block, 97 steal, 97 perimeter, 97 interior defense. He's got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in the game and still actually has a pretty good jump shot and also great dribble sig. So I do think Jonathan Isaac, now that he's fallen to about 20 to 25k, is for sure going to be an A or S tier budget card. Jalen Rose, I would say is probably B tier. He's still 6'8" at point guard, does have a capable jump shot and really good dribble sigs with the Steve Francis size up and the Trae escape, but I do think there's going to be a couple better point guards like Draymond and Hedo Turkoglu in A tier. Jermaine O'Neal, as much as I think this card is somewhat underrated, just because I know he doesn't have a great jump shot, but he has really good dribble sigs. He brings so much size to the small forward position. That jump shot is damn near unusable, so I do think he's going to have to be in C tier. Jimmy Butler, I'm going to go high B for Jimmy. I never really liked his jump shot too much in game. I know a lot of people do like his release, but yeah, he's a 6'7" point guard, 6'8" wingspan. I know he's a great defender for sure. He plays elite level defense. He's quick. He's athletic. I just never really got used to this jump shot. Never really liked it too much. I would personally take a Draymond Green and take a Hedo Turkoglu over Jimmy, but I do think he's going to be in high B tier. Definitely a better point guard than Jalen Rose. Jaren Jackson Jr. probably also going to be in B tier. I think he's a really underrated power forward. He plays elite level defense, has a capable jump shot. He's super quick with the ball in his hands. And yeah, I do think he's going to be a B tier budget card. Karl Malone, I'm gonna go S for Karl Malone, man. I know it sounds crazy, but he is such a good small forward, especially for being under 10k. 6'9" at the small forward position, 7-foot wingspan, and this card can do it all. His stats, his badges are all pretty much perfect. He's got amazing defensive tendencies. His jump shot is a new improved jump shot, and it's way better with the Markelle Fultz base, the Tim Duncan upper on very quick timing. He's got a great release, pretty good dribble sigs, great dunk packages. He's got a really good player model at small forward that I do think he's going to be an S tier budget card. Sean Kemp, I'm gonna go A tier. A solid small forward, has a capable jump shot, pretty solid defense, really good at going to the rim. I just do think there's going to be a couple better small forwards in the A tier category. KPJ, I still think you probably give B tier to just because of his jump shot, and same thing with Kyle Kuzma. They're very similar cards. Like, I think KPJ and Kuzma are pretty much the exact same card. KPJ at point guard, Kuzma at small forward, where they're just really good because of their jump shots. Super easy to time, very fast releases, and I think Kuzma is actually a very solid defender. So I think both these cards are going to be in that B tier category. LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. I think he's a really solid budget power forward. I just think there's a couple better power forwards in my opinion, like Jaren Jackson Jr. So I do think he's going to be in high C tier. Wish he was a little bit faster and a little bit more athletic in game. And I'm also not the biggest fan of his jump shot, but still a really elite budget power forward. Lance Stevenson, I'm also going B tier. I think he's a step below a Hedo Turkoglu with Draymond Green, and probably on the same range as like a Jalen Rose and a Jimmy Butler, kind of in that middle range. He does have a very solid jump shot and he's great defensively, but only is 6'5" at point guard. Lauri Markkanen, I'm gonna give A tier to. I think he's just a better Jonathan Bender because of his size. He's got a little bit better of a player model, and I think his jump shot is also really good. He's got tons of Hall of Fame badges and really good stats. Zach LaVine, am I crazy to say D tier? I just did not like that Zach LaVine card. I think I'll go C tier just for now. I know he's really fun to use. I will say LaVine is really fun in the sense that he's amazing at going to the rim and he gets some of the craziest dunk packages. But this card just, I don't know, his jump shot felt okay, but not great. His sigs didn't feel that fast. He didn't feel super explosive, didn't have any crazy bursts when I tried him out. And his defense was very lackluster, when I've been using him more so. Like, I've been using him a lot more recently, so I do think Zach LaVine going to be in C tier for now. Brook Lopez, I'ma still give A tier to, just because there's like no good budget centers in the game. He's probably the best budget center in my team, which is kind of crazy, so I do think you still got to give him A tier. Manu Ginobili, I'm gonna go either high B tier or low C tier high B tier or low A. I'm gonna go low A tier for Manu Ginobili. I think he's still a great offensive point guard, and I would take him over Jimmy Butler, Lance Stevenson, those type of point guards. Marcus Gasol, I'm gonna go easy A tier as well. A really good defensive power forward, has a pretty solid jump shot, and can really do it all at the power forward position. Mitchell Robinson, what the hell is this? Mitchell Robinson, I do think is gonna be in B tier. I'm not sure what that ad was. I do think Mitchell Robinson is just a little bit worse of a card than Brook Lopez, mainly coming down to the jump shot. Mo Bamba, I'm gonna go high C tier for Mo Bamba. I still think he's a great power forward. I would take Jaren Jackson Jr. over him, and we gotta have some cards in the C tier category. Joakim Noah, I would go B. A really good defensive power forward, does have a new and improved jump shot, so I think he can green threes pretty consistently, and I think he's super cheap and really good for his price tag. OG Anunoby, I might honestly go A tier. I think OG Anunoby is such a good shooting guard. I'll go B tier for now. He's really good defensively, has a pretty solid jump shot, and I think all around for his price tag is really good, for a shooting guard. Pink Diamond Peter, I'm also going B tier. Very similar to Mitchell Robinson. They both have great size at that center position. Pink Diamond Peter, 7'2" with a 7'10" wingspan, and I think you gotta throw him in that B tier spot. Ray Allen, I'ma also go B tier. He still gives you great offense at that shooting guard position, does have a pretty good jump shot. Same thing with Ricky Davis. I think they're both going to be in B tier. Really good offensive shooting guards, could just use a little bit more defense in game. Ron Artest, I think you got to go S tier, man. He's such a good point guard, on the same level as a guy like Scotty Barnes. I think him and Scotty are very similar at the point guard position, and I think for sure are both going to be in the S tier category. Sabonis, I'm gonna go B tier just because of his size at the center position. I just don't particularly like his jump shot too much. Scalabrine, I'm gonna also go B tier, a really well-rounded small forward. Shea, I'm gonna go low B tier. There's gonna be a lot of B tier budget cards just because I feel like they're all gonna be in B tier. Siakam, I'm gonna go C. Probably really low C tier though. I think he's probably one of the worst budget cards on this tier list. Josh Smith, I'm gonna go easy A tier. Pretty much just a worse Karl Malone, but very similar at that small forward position and does have great value. Thurl Bailey, I'm gonna go high B tier. Could definitely see Thurl Bailey in A though. He's such a good power forward, small forward card. He's got a good jump shot and is basically just a budget Giannis. Bill Walton, I'm gonna go probably A tier for Bill Walton. Still a really good power forward on the same level as a Marc Gasol and a Dirk Nowitzki. Wes Unseld, I might go S, man. Wes Unseld's so good at point guard. I'll go high A tier for now, and then Andrew Wiggins, I think is probably also going to be an A tier. So how many budget cards do we have in the S tier category? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I could leave it like that. I can maybe move guys like Vince Carter potentially into S tier. I think I can move Wes Unseld potentially into the S tier category, and I think I'll also go Big Z. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my budget card tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.